Rock and Roll Geek Show 1454.
Still rocking after all these years.
This is the story of my rock and roll butler.
This is it, the show that started it all. Often imitated, but never equal. From San Francisco, USA. Online since 2004. It's the one and only Rock and Roll Geek Show. With the original Rock and Roll Geek, Michael Butler.
Welcome to the Rock and Roll Geek Show. My name's Michael Butler. Thanks a lot for joining me. I really appreciate it. Today is Thursday, June 25th, 2026, and it's 3:20 p.m. when I'm recording this episode. It's been a long time since I've done an episode. You know, I can keep apologizing, but I'm sorry, friends. A lot of shit has been going on in my life. I mean, it's really going down hard now. I'm recording from an undisclosed location in upstate New York. After this song, I'm going to tell you a little bit about what's going on in my life. I told you I would say it eventually, and I'm going to start saying it soon. But I'm going to let a little bit of the cat out of the bag. Some of you who I've met in person, who have come to Manitoba shows or any of the other shows, or baseball games or things like that, know what's going on. But I will start to spill the beans after this song. This was sent to me. I get a lot of promo. I'm on a lot of promo lists, and this was one of those that's on the promo list. I don't play a lot of the stuff that comes on the promo list. I'm going to play this one just for the heck of it. Why not? I have not heard it yet. This came from Hallex. Who sent me this? I don't know. Yeah, some promo company. I don't fucking know. Scarlet. Okay, let me read it. Over the Top Hard Rock. The band is called Speed Stroke. I think they're a Swedish band or something like that. Let's see here. Speed Stroke, it's over the top hard rock. Speed Stroke mastered the art of hard rock through a personal approach that perfectly blends the Scandinavian sleaze rock modern edge and the glorious legacy of the 80s street metal scene. I didn't know there was a street metal scene. I never heard about street metal. Top-notch songwriting, hit after hit, all killers, no filler. That's the recipe for a proper collection of hard-hitting and yet melodic tunes. Well, that sounds like it's right up my alley. Control the damage done to contain in or inflict controlled damage to break the chains of comfortable stasis. This is the question damage control sparks in the listener, delivered through a hurricane of dynamic-like risk. But I need to take a sip of this fine Modelo in the can. Reading's not my forte, as you know. First beer of the day, always the best. I've already taken a sip, but I'm going to take the second sip of the day, which is even better than the first. Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Whew. This is the question damage control sparks in the listener, delivered through a hurricane of... I read that already. By both glorifying the panic of the unknown and demonizing the safety of the comfort zone, the new Speed Stroke album presents the ultimate fight-or-flight dilemma, fueling the fire of change. This is the fourth record by the uncompromising Italian hard rock standards. Okay, from hard rock. They're hard rock. Mixed by Eric Martinson at Mass Destruction Production. Featuring Dario Capaccio from the band Trick or Treat on drums. Featuring Georgia Colbert from Sinner and Itzlali on vocals on Blessed by Misery. Cover and artwork by... Okay. I'm going to play this song... It's called Damage Control. We're listening to it together, friends, for the first time. We're listening with Butler.
There's a problem Butler.
All right, there you go. I like that. I'm going to give that one a +1. I might have to play some more of that on the donation segment. We'll see here. All right. Before I get to the donation segment, that'll come up later. Tell you what's been going on in my life, friends. Well, I went back to San Francisco a couple of weeks ago. It's like one of the longest 2 weeks of my life. I had to go up to the Mountain House and pick up all my shit. I ordered a U-Haul pod, one of those U-Haul boxes. I have been gone since about November, right after the country cruise with Chad Bushnell. I don't want to say too much because I've got to take the high road. Well, bottom line is I'm getting a fucking divorce. Okay, I'm getting a divorce, and I can't get into the very fine details of why and everything else because I got to take the high road until this divorce is over. The other side has been not taking the high road. That side has been really hitting it hard with everybody I know, but I'm staying high on this one. But I am getting a divorce after 36 years. I am getting a divorce. It's not easy. I'll tell you, we're having to sell the house. The only house that I own. Contrary to popular belief, I do not own 5 houses. I don't even own 3. I used to own 1. And then I got Don's house. Don so graciously left me and the wife his house when he died. We signed the other house over to my son, Brian. So the only house that I only own half of is the house in San Francisco that Don used to own, who left me. And my daughter and her family were living there. So we have to sell that house because I got nowhere to live. I mean, I'm up here in an undisclosed location, but I can't, I can't lay that burden on the person I'm up here with, which I'll talk about when all the beans get spilled. So I got to have, let's face it, when you get a divorce, you got to split shit up, okay? My daughter's living in that house. Unfortunately, we got to split shit up. And so my daughter has to leave. Consequently, well, they're getting a sizable chunk of what we sell from the house. So they're pissed at me. I have lost my entire family over this. Hopefully I'll get them back. I don't know. Maybe I won't. But at this point, my son and my daughter do not speak to me. The daughter has held the grandkids from me. The wife is speaking to me, but only mean things. So I'm the villain. I'm public enemy number 1. So that's what's going on in my life, friends. I'm getting a divorce. And once this shit is final, I'm going to tell it all. And boy, is some people going to get hurt. But not right now. Because like I said, I got to take the high road. I got a lawyer and shit is going down fast, man. I don't recommend this to anybody. It's not easy, but you got to do shit to be happy. Sometimes you got to make some changes in your life for things to work out. Because let's face it, I'll be 65 this year, and I don't know how much longer I got left. All the men in my family live to be no older than 68. So I got 3 years left. I got to be happy these last 3 years. So we'll see what happens. I will tell you more when the divorce is final. I don't know when it's going to be final, but the house is going on the market in September. If anybody's interested in buying Michael Butler's house, hit me up, friends. All right. Cash offers only. All right. So that's what's going on in my life. Little insight. Like I said, I will tell more later. Yeah, that's that. All right. On this episode, a lot of shit's gone on in the Rock and Roll Geek Facebook group, which I did not create, but I do approve people who just got to answer 3 questions so that were created by the sheriff, maybe 2 questions. I don't know. Created by the sheriff so that we know you're not one of those people from Iran trying to infiltrate and block the straits of upstate New York. All right. This was initiated. So we're going to do a track by track in a few minutes after I do the, you know what? Yeah, after I do the donations. My mind ain't here, friends. I apologize. When you don't do a show for 3 weeks, you get rusty. Let me take another sip of this fine Dello. So on the Rock and Roll Geek Facebook group, Michael Street, friend of the show, posted this. Let's see. Can I get it up, the volume up?
How's everybody doing on this Saturday?
Super great. Couldn't be better. It's Thursday here.
If you're in the South, like me, you're probably inside because it's about 100 degrees.
That's not too bad.
I hate these summers where you get the early heat wave.
Let me tell you, up here in upstate New York in the undisclosed location, it's beautiful out, man. I mean, fucking beautiful.
So, I've already had enough experience working 6 days this week, and my face looks as red as a Coke machine.
There you go.
That's with putting about 3 coats of sunblock on. All right, instead of a random pick, let's do...
Michael Street does these random album picks on the Rock and Roll Geek Facebook group. If you want to see some great rock talk, this is just a small example, but yeah, he does these random picks, but this was not a random pick.
A newly released album. This album seems to be getting a little traction here on the page.
On the Facebook group.
Some people are saying it's already a top 10 album halfway into this year. So let's see what I think, and Jim Schwab and Tim Schall. Tim Schall texted me today. He said he bought this album as well. Mike Cranston, we'll see what he's got to say.
I like this, by the way,
But
Michael
I've
Street.
had
I
a
like the
couple
incentive.
Disappointing.
This is
new
another way.
albums.
This is another way to support the podcast, by the way. Value for value with this kind of stuff.
I wanted to do a review of this one.
John Corabi. So the album he's talking about is Rachel Bolan, but he just went to the John Corabi solo album.
Jim S. And he said, I listened to it. It's not that good.
Okay.
And then I went and listened to it, and I pretty much agree with him. It's not that good.
That album's called New Day.
I know Ralph Miller loves this album.
He's talking about Cheap Trick
that
all washed
Corabi
up.
and this Cheap Trick album remain sealed. But I'm going to crack open this Rachel Bolan just to listen to it on vinyl and get a better experience from it. So get your headphones out and crank up some Rachel Bolan.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Let me start. All right. So that's what we're going to do after we thank some people who donated to the Rock and Roll Geek Show. I got an email from friend of the show, Gregg Brofer. Let me see if I can find that here. Let's see here. Hey, Michael. I hope all is well with you, or at least as well as it could be. A lot of people have been concerned. They're wondering what's going on in your friend Michael Butler's life. I found a new song on the net and forwarded it your way. I have to say, as of this moment in time now, it's my top song for 2026. They got a new album coming out later this year, and I will not send it to you if you don't mind, because that would just be wrong. Michelle and I went to see Cheap Trick. Michelle's Gregg Brofer's wife. Went to see Cheap Trick at Foxwoods Casino recently. There's already a show review on the podcast, so don't know if you want another one. I would love one, Greg, because they do different sets. By the way, Cheap Trick canceled a bunch of shows, and no one knows why, I don't think. They said unforeseen circumstances. I hope it's not Rick Nielsen's health. Okay, I'll leave. If you want another one, I'll send it to you. I'll leave that up to you. Yes, please do, Gregg Brofer. I've not heard Gregg Brofer call in any show reviews, have we? It's the first public outing for Michelle for her and I since the surgery last September. I don't know what surgery, but I'm not going to ask because I might be saying too much just by saying the surgery. So I still have some crap going on from it, but living life day to day, I've lost over 50 pounds and was able to get a XXX shirt and not need the tall added to cover my fat gut. I felt so great. Well, that's good to hear, Gregg Brofer. I'm still praying for you, friend. Take care and hope things go as great for you as they possibly can. Sincerely yours, Gregg Brofer. All right, we're going to play a song he sent me. This is a band called Velveteen Queen. And this song is called The Greater Good.
Well, the lies run deep.
Oh, do I need to back it up? I might have to. Let me see. Here we go. All right, here we go. We're going to thank some people who donate to the show during this song, okay?
All we were has left.
You know, there's several ways to donate to the Rock and Roll Geek Show. One of them is my favorite, Venmo. John Morgan sent me a hang in there, bud donation. Lots of people are concerned about their friend Michael Butler, and I appreciate it, friends. John Morgan, $50 hang in there, bud. Ralph Miller, $50 travel funds. Dan, who I went to the Giants game right before I left. Or 3 weeks ago. Dan Gerawan, $50. Tim Schall, $50. And Kirk Crawford, $50. All of those guys saved the show this month. Rockbottom Rob Giglio, $25. Stephen Lumm, $20. Thank you, Stephen. Blake Johnston, the Rock and Roll Brian Cranston, $20. Gregg Brofer, $20. Richard Fusey, the Sheriff, $15. Still praying for him, too. Todd Cunningham, $10. Danny Borden, $5 Shitty Dude donation. Bruce McMillan, $3. That's all the Venmo. My Venmo is at Michael-Butler-11. That's my favorite way to donate. It's appreciated, friends. On Patreon. I like this song. Thank you, Greg. Joe Pawlak on Patreon. Patreon.com/RNRGeek. Joe Pawlak, my bodyguard, $16.66. Kirk Crawford, $12.77. Patrick Shanahan, $10. Brian Springer, $8. Jon Scott, $8. Writer of the great book Tom Petty and Me. Michael Street, $7.50. Robert Harvey, $5. Dave Slusher, $5.55. Chucky Hinahara, who might have jumped ship on his friend Michael Butler. I'm not sure, but I miss him badly. I think I might be public enemy number one with his wife. I'm not positive about that. And believe me, the ex-wife, soon-to-be ex-wife, had called everybody. She called everybody saying what an asshole I am. Jamie Jefford, $5. Erik Klein, $5. Paul Smith, $5. Justin Lefkowitz, $5. Steve Trice, $5. James Shapiro, $5. Martin Kalali, $5. Nadia Itani, $5. Eric Stowell, $4. Mike Hellier, £4. Mark Mazzei, $3. Adrian Bosch on Boss Rock on the Rock and Roll Geek Facebook page, which I did not create, etc., etc. Amy Bowen, $2. Eric the Rock and Roll Plea, $142. Three Legs, Four Wheels, $1. And Arnie Stash, $1. Okay. See if we can make it through. See if we can make it through before Velveteen Queen ends, okay? I might rewind it and let it go again. We'll see. Or do I want to play Speed Stroke? We'll see. Let's get back to this. So the other way to donate is PayPal. PayPal, a little bit light. Let's get it back going, Velveteen Queen. Let's back it up a little bit. Richard Strom, $20. Stephen LaPerriere, $20. I have a Zoom call with Stephen LaPerriere on Friday. We're gonna get started on the Rock and Roll Geek book. I think it's gonna work the way a lot of guys do it. I've written almost half of it. It needs to be edited a little bit. I'm gonna tell him some stories, and he's gonna put them down in print for me. And we may talk about the divorce. We'll see. But I got all kinds of rock and roll tour stories that I have been unable to talk about. Now I can get it all out there, man. Oh, fuck. Stephen LaPerriere, $20. Thank you, Stephen. Dave Franco, $20. Jason Shepard, $10. Jeff and Sherry Thielilicky, $10. I like this song. Woo! Dave Jackson, the School of Podcasting, $10. Great BJ Lisco, $10. Ralph Miller, friend of mine and friend of the show, $10. William Beal, $10. Vincent Creamy, $5. John Offenlock, $5. Benjamin Muller, $5. Christopher Del Grande, $5. Jace Lesniewski, $5. John Tennis, $5. Rachel Rosenberg, $5. Andrew Howe, $5. Peter Spark, $5. Greg Long, $5. Brian Gradich, $2. William Moffat, $2. Lasse Satterhagen, $2. Chad Kiffmeyer, $2. Dave Alexander, $2. Adam Croft, $2. Deborah Dreyfus, if that's your real name, $2. Finally, Kai Matsuda, $2. This is a value for value show, so if you get any value from this show, friends, and by the way, thank you for sticking with me for when I pod fade. It's just hard to do a show when things aren't going great. The value for value, if you get any value out of this show, contribute what you can, friends. Whether it's an audio comment, money, gifts, whatever. I appreciate it. By the way, don't send it to the Mountain House. I won't get it. 2 people have sent donations to the Mountain House. Did not get them. Boy, I can't wait to spill the beans. There you go. The Velveteen Queen, The Greater Good. Thank you, Gregg Brofer. I like that. That's really good. Please don't send me that whole album. I got a feeling that won't be in my top. It might. All right, enough of the double entendres. It's going to be, I got a feeling if the rest of the album's that good, it might be in the top 10 this year. So, yeah, I was in San Francisco. I had to stay at the house with my daughter and her family, and they don't speak to me. And they kind of try to keep the grandkids away from me, but the grandkids come down anyway sometimes. And they kept the grandkid with the other grandpa in Gilroy. So that daughter doesn't speak to me. Son-in-law doesn't speak to me. The son doesn't speak to me. Nobody wished Michael Butler a happy Father's Day. At least none of my family did. Some of you did, and some of my friends did, but none of my family did. And does it hurt? Yeah, it hurts. Of course it hurts. It hurts being the public enemy of your family. But hey, anybody who thinks it's a good idea to keep their grandchildren from their grandpa, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but it doesn't seem right to me. I don't know. We'll see. But your friend Michael Butler is still hanging. Yes, the third person. Your friend Michael Butler is still hanging in there. I like it up here in the undisclosed location. I like it up here a lot. I like it a lot better than I do in San Francisco. So I can't wait to get out of San Francisco. We will talk about that as when everything gets finalized. But there you go. That's what's been going on with Michael Butler. And I appreciate the support, and please keep the donations coming, friends, because without your support, this show would die a horrible, putrid, stench-filled death. It's almost dead. When I'm unhappy, I just can't do a show, but hopefully I will get back. I think the undisclosed person up here is going to get me back on track, because this undisclosed person cares a lot about Michael Butler. At least this undisclosed person claims to, and I'm going to take this undisclosed person's word for it. Because I'm trying to stay positive, friends. All right, let's do a track by track of the new Rachel Bolan album. I interviewed him a long time ago, and I don't know if I ever posted that interview. So we got we got like 30 comments of the review of this album. Michael Street gave it 9 out of 11. So we're going to try to compare scores. As you know, the Rock and Roll Geek scoring system, if I like a song, I give it a +1. If I don't like it, I give it a 0. If it's okay, I give it a half. And then I put that over the number of songs that are on the album, which in this case, it is, let's see, how many songs are on this album? There are 11 songs. So if I like every song, it'd be 11 out of 11. Let me write Rachel Bolan. All right, first song is called Anything But You. By the way, I have no idea what to expect from this album. I mean, is it going to sound like Skid Row? We'll find out.
Taking one more
Rachel Bolan's debut solo album, Gargoyle of the Garden State, released via Bolan on June 12th, 2026, a high-octane, punk-driven departure from his hard rock work with Skid Row. A raw, hook-filled blast of musical caffeine, packed with an impressive array of guest features. This song, co-written and featuring Danko Jones. Oh, no, not this song. This is a different song. That's the next song.
Shaking off the promises that I made just yesterday. Rocks on. I'm a new Godzilla with an atom bomb. But some hold it, roll it, playing for the sunset. No one's gonna leave until everybody comes here. I need to get out of here. Too far gone to be in the clear. I want anything. I want anything. I want anything but you. I want anything.
Michael Street says of this song, +1, coming out of the gate swinging. This has that hard rock with a little punk aggression, like Super Stuckers. Good start, even the woo-woos at the end. Jim Schwab gives it a +1. Good riff. It's got a punky vibe and sound, kind of old Sunset Strip sounding. His voice sucks. Still, it's drenched with attitude and sounds fun. Tim Schall +1. Nice way to start a record. Super catchy with the chorus. Richard Fusey +1. Woohoo! Woo-hoo-hoo. Mike Cranston, a lot rawer than I was expecting, but catchy as hell. All right, I'm going to give it a +1 as well. I like it. I'm pleasantly surprised. I mean, I'm not a huge Skid Row fan, and I'm not a fan of that nose chain he's got, but so I'm pleasantly surprised. Also, Mike Cranston says about that one, maybe Duff McKagan isn't the only bass player from a big 80s band that can step up to the mic and succeed. The solo isn't great, but who cares? This is a banging +1 opener. Sandy Hyde chimes in. What does he say? Great review. He doesn't give his score. Okay. Next song. Apparently this one features, it's co-written with Danko Jones and features him as well. At War with Myself. I like this. That sounds like Michael Monroe. I like this. Mike Cranston. At War With Myself featuring Danko Jones. Damn, this is really good so far. I like the way Danko adapts his vocal to fit with Rachel's style. A cool solo makes this a big +1. Turns out I do like to rock. In your face, Sandy Hyde.
With myself again. With myself again, yeah.
Richard Fusey. I think I heard this on the Rock and Roll Geek Show. I loved it the first time I heard. Still, it do. Ramones comes to mind. I don't think I played this, did I? Maybe I did. Tim Schall. I'm really not a fan of the whoa-whoas in a song, but this one really puts it off well.
The voices in here are to play, yeah. With myself again. I'm at war with myself again.
Jim S. Rock and Roll Toothbrusher. Oh, this has Damon Johnston also on it. I generally like Danko. The guitar is good. I like that tone. I like the woes. Catchy song. +1. Michael Street. I agree with Jim S. I can't stand Rachel Bolan in interviews, etc. This was heavily posted when it came out and piqued my interest. Great first single. Can't deny it. I like it. I'm giving another +1. Oh boy! All right, I like it when an album's good so far. All right, let me take a sip of this fine Modelo here. Third song, Memory. This has also Damon Johnston on it. Okay.
I wanna self-destruct like a chain reaction. I won't cry to you, give you satisfaction. This love got old
All right, a little pop punk.
in the fold. I don't know what you got against me. Not did everything. We'll go
Michael Street. Wow, this song's great. Possibly my favorite one. Very Michael Monroe sounding with a nice Damon Johnston solo.
We'll go one way, maybe someday.
Jim S.
You're a memory.
Half. It doesn't go anywhere, and we already did the whoa-whoa thing. Solo is cool. I give it a half.
I did all I could, gave you what you wanted. Then the walls went up. Now this
Tim Schall, another banger right from the start. I could tell I was going to like this song. I really like the guitar sound on this, and again, catchy as hell. +1. Now, what does the sheriff say? I love the chorus and a great solo. +1. Mike Cranston. I don't have liner notes, so I don't know who played the outstanding lead on this. Damon Johnston did. This album is shaping up to be one of the most electrifying surprises of the year. Big +1. Comes a solo. All right, solo's the best part of the song. I was going to give it a weak +1, but it's a regular +1. I like it. Yeah, I could do without all the whoa-whoas on every single song. +1. Next song, See You on the Other Side, featuring Snake Sabo.
Can you see the moon? I hope you're looking, 'cause I am too. Stay with me on the telephone so I can hear you dream. Sneak out now, no one will know. But take the bridge, 'cause the link is slow. You got to.
If I can say, I think he's trying a little too hard to sing punk. Yeah, we get it, you're punk because you got a chain hanging from your nose to your ear, but you don't have to. Just be normal. That being said, the songs are good so far.
Even in the dark, we'll find our way. Whatever stories they might tell, let the witches cast their spells, and bullets that we take in stride. I'll see you on the other side. Whatever
Mike Cranston.
they might tell,
The chorus and solo are outstanding, but this isn't as immediately catchy as the songs that precede it. Strong half.
see you on the other side. Whatever it takes, I'll see you on the other side.
Richard Fusey, the sheriff. No Let Up, yet another good one. Love the vocals and the sing-along chorus. +1.
Cause it's us against this other world, and you got my back, I got you, girl. Let them think what they don't know. They'll see
Tim Schall.
clock is
+1. Started off a bit slow, but that chorus grabbed me and pulled this song up a level. I'm a fan of Rob Hammersmith's drumming.
beats in perfect time. You know we can get
Rock and Roll Toothbrusher. Half. A Skid Row song? Yeah, more or less. The intro sucks. The bass is pretty good. Nah, nah, nah. I ran out of lyrics. Half.
whatever stories they might tell.
Michael Street.
The witches cast
+1. What a great chorus.
that
This album is starting off strong. I wasn't expected to be this impressed. 4 songs in.
whatever stories they might tell. Let the witches cast their spells. Bullets that we
I'm going to give it a strong half based on the fake punk rock vocals.
whatever it takes, I'll see you on the other side. Whatever stories they might tell, let the witches cast their spells, and bullets that we take in stride. I'll see you on the other side. Whatever stories they might tell, let the witches cast their spells, and bullets that we take in stride. I'll see you on the other side. Na 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 na.
Yeah, I agree. He's out of lyrics. Nah, nah, nah. Okay, I'm killing it. All right, next song, Bridges, featuring Steve Conte. Maybe Steve Conte. I think when it says these credits here, I think it's who wrote them.
Don't leave a letter full of empty words. Just be the center of my universe. Remember all our stories in reverse and upside down. Forever watching the worm and guessing when it will turn on all that we've been through. You won't get caught in the rain. We won't go down in
Is that Steve Conte singing?
bulletproof. When I'm building a bridge from your heart to mine, just to keep me from standing.
Michael Street. +1, Jim Peterick is on this album. Great. Well, not really, but this might be the greatest song he never wrote, or Survivor and 38 Special never recorded. I'm a sucker for 80s AOR. Sorry. Jim S. I expect this to be good. I like the more melodic thing here. Sounds like Michael Monroe, Compton solo stuff. Not a bad thing. The riff is good. Another one with woo-woo, soft +1. I got a feeling the sheriff's not going to like this one. Let's see what Jim S says. +1, as far as ballads go, this is all right by me. I really like Steve Conte's voice, and this song is perfect for it. A lot of ooh on this one too, but it works. The Sheriff. The first slower tempo song in the album, it's a good spot for it. +1. Huh. And finally, Mike Cranston. Getting Steve Conte to play on this one was a smart move. This could have been a really bad powers ballad otherwise. Yet another great chorus doesn't change the fact that I prefer to stand up when I piss. Another strong half. I'm going to give it a soft +1. By the way, stay tuned, friends, because we got a date report coming up. A last-minute submission from Chris Capelle, the rock and roll copywriter, so stick around for that. All right, I'm going to give it a soft +1. We can kill it. Our next song, Jet Black Universe, featuring Nuno Bittencourt. I like that riff. All right, I'm going to review this one without any influence from anybody else. I'm going to give my score, and then I'll read their scores. Let it get to the first chorus.
Jet black and the music halo, more rainbow than humans.
Again, trying too hard to sing punk.
Mistaken for the pain that has been forsaken. The name of the Father, blessed.
I like the attitude of the song.
Can't live in your world anymore.
I don't know. I have no idea what a jet black universe is.
But if I track the bottom, it couldn't be worse than your jet black universe.
Good riff, great guitar tones. Great bass tone too.
Blood tracks up and down the hallway. Death traps and the beast.
I'm going to give this one a strong half. Let's see what everybody else says.
Sex with the eastern border. Black widow.
Mike Cranston. This reminds me of Wall of Voodoo's Mexican Radio. Good one. It's tough for me to score this one because I really like the song and the solo is awesome. It doesn't really fit the song though. I'm giving this one a weak +1. Solo, Nuno, take it away, Nuno. All right, shredding. Richard Fusey. This album just gets better with every song. Rachel mixing traditional punk with metal, leads, big +1. Good for you, Sheriff. Tim Schall, +1, not wild about the vocal, but the song kicks ass. Nuno plays great. Hell, they all play great on this. Jim S. +1, I like the riff and the singing cadence. Still don't like his voice much. I agree with you, Jim S. This one has a punky edge and the drums are good. I like the gang vocals on the chorus. Catchy solo smokes. Michael Street. half, starting with the second half of this album, starts to settle down with +1s for me. I like the energy, and of course the Nuno solo is great, but it's a solid filler track. All right, so I'm not the only one who gives it a half. That's good. All right, next song, Big Stick, featuring Corey Taylor from Slipknot and Damon Johnston. All right, that's a little anthemic. I like this.
Someone told me yesterday that it's back in town. He's got a plan on
Is that Corey Taylor on vocals?
Steel rodeo plan. I'm gonna dress like G.I. Joe, 'cause what's next, baby, I don't know.
I like this.
Oh, let's go now. Let our freedom
It's anthemic.
time to kill the king.
Michael Street.
Run the fascist.
Half, I'm going to go out on a limb and say this intentionally was a Clash type song of 10. This Ramones reference doesn't bother me. It's just nothing special. Janess. +1, I found myself bopping along to this one. Again, he leans into his punk influences here. It's a shot, a little Ramones, and a little Dead Boys. I like it, +1.
Yeah, they're calling out the call.
Tim Schall.
Gonna fight 'cause I ain't scared.
+1, I feel like I shouldn't like this song, but I really do. It's got a Cleveland Rocks vibe.
Let's go now. Let our freedom ring. It's time to kill the king.
Richard Fusey.
Run the fascists out of town. Let's show 'em how a mule kicks. Hit 'em with a big stick.
Green Day, Ramones, Clash sounding. Nobody's perfect. First half of the album. And finally, Mike Cranston.
Let our freedom ring. It's time to kill the king.
Hey ho, let's go. Pure Attitude gets us at a +1 and might land Rachel on the Justice Department's radar.
Our freedom ring.
And I'm giving it a +1.
To kill the king.
I like anthems. So.
Fascists out of town. Let's show 'em how a mule kicks. Hit 'em with a big stick. Hit 'em with a big stick. Hit 'em with a big stick now. Hey, 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 hey. Kill the clown, kill the king. Let freedom ring. Viva revolution. Kill the king, kill the clown. We're gonna burn it down. Viva revolution. Kill the clown, kill the king. Let freedom ring. Viva revolution.
I would go see him if he came up here to the undisclosed location. I'd go see him. If he's playing these songs, these are good. Our next song is called Pretty Hell, featuring Damon Johnston again. Okay. Pretty Hell. I'm going to give my review first, and then I'll read everybody else. Sex Pistols.
I say goodbye to friends. Walked home at 3 a.m. And every night crawlers coming up to me.
Now he's sounding like Michael Monroe.
Nation. I just wanna go home. So leave my old lady alone. 'Cause maybe I'll have some fun and come undone. Welcome to my pretty hell.
A little generic punk song,
My pretty hell.
but I like it. I'm going to give it a soft +1.
My pretty hell.
All right, let's see what everybody else says. All right. Mike Cranston. Pretty generic, just like I said, but played with enough attitude to overcome that fact. +1.
Just go and bother someone else tonight. Cut me a little
Richard
slack.
Fusey.
And I just
Was average until the solo comes in. +1. Okay, so far it's average to me.
'cause maybe I'll have some fun and come undone.
Tim Schall.
To my pretty
Another one that grew on me. I had it a half, but it ended up liking it enough to do a +1. I give it a plus. I dig the solo. All right, I got to hear the solo.
My pretty hill. Welcome to my pretty hill. Welcome to my pretty hill. Welcome to my pretty hill.
All right, Jim S. Hear the solo. All right, solo's good. Jim S., Rock and Roll Toothbrusher. Half, he's trying for something here. I kind of like the vocal, but he's trying to sound like someone else. I don't like his voice or how he sings this one. Plus the lyric, it's just fake tough guy. If he messed with that guy on the way home, that guy would just grab the stupid nose thing and tear him a couple of new holes in his head, then kick his ass. If you have a fucking chain around your face, you don't fight unless you're as stupid as you look. Half. There you go. And Michael Street. Half. Meat and potatoes type song for this album. Doesn't stand out for me. B-level Billy Idol type song. Did I give it an 8? Did I give it a +1? Hold on. Did I give that one a +1? You guys talked me into it. Half. I said generic vocals. All right, 9. You guys changed my score for me. Thank you. Next song, Rock and Roll Star, featuring Scotty Hill. Now, who's Scotty Hill? Michael Street, a pretty solid version of this. Oh, it's a cover, okay. A little more sped up than Oasis. Japanese bonus track level, +1. Is this an Oasis song? Oh, it is an Oasis cover. Okay, according to Jim S. I'm not a huge Oasis guy, so I don't know. It definitely has that vibe with a more punk edge. This is better than anything Skid Row has done since Sebastian, probably because he didn't write it. Good riff and plenty of attitude. I never got into Oasis, didn't like the trendy thing, so didn't pay any attention. I listened to the original right after this. Honestly, I might like this cover better. Soft +1. Tim Schall, +1. Totally not familiar with this Oasis cover, but they play the hell out of it. I really like it. Killer guitars too. Richard Fusey. It's a good song, not great half. Finally, Mike Cranston. I'm not a big fan of covers, and an Oasis cover, really? Bolan and Scotty totally pull it off, though. Big +1. All right, you guys talked me into this one too. +1. All right, I got to listen to the original now. Let's see if we can find it. All right, we give it a plus. All right, +1. Let's hear the original now. Let's see. This video is unavailable. Okay. All right, let's try this one. This video is unavailable. All right. Oh, wait a minute. Let's try watching it on YouTube. Let's see if we can do this now. Let's see. A little slower. I kind of like the original. All right, they're both good. I'll give it a +1. All right, next song, Devil in the White. I'm guessing this is about cocaine. All right, lo-fi drums. No guests on this one. Mike Cranston. My enjoyment on this album comes down to energy and attitude. This song has both in spades. Big +1. Richard Fusey. Excellent bass tone. Sounds more like Skid Row than anything on the album. +1. Tim Schall. +1. At this point, the record can't do much wrong for me. Rob Hammersmith deserves a lot of credit for that. He plays his ass off. Jim S., the rock and roll toothbrusher. I like the bass in the intro. Has attitude. Soft +1. I see what Michael Street says. +1. I like the fire on this. The bass is cool in the verses. Glad this album had a little back end to it. I'm giving this one a strong half. I'm going to disagree with everybody. I gotta keep my rock and roll credibility, man. Alright, are we gonna kill it? Alright, last song. Walk Away, featuring Damon Johnston again. Let's listen to this one. I'm gonna give my score before I give anybody else's. So far, a little generic punk rocker.
Another broken day, I'll spend alone with you.
Again, fake punk rock vocals.
The minutes drag me down.
Almost fake fake English accent.
When will this end? The time I spend trying to make
This reminds me of a Duff McKagan punk rock song.
good enough for you.
The one song that I'm not crazy about on that Neurotic Outsiders is the punk rock one written by Duff. This reminds me of that one a little bit. I'm giving it, so far I'm a strong half on this one.
I won't forget the misery. How many times will I just have to say, walk away?
I like the no. I like that. It's a little American Heartbreakers. Matter of fact, this is a little American Heartbreakers. And I'm giving it a half. What do you think of that? Maybe American Heartbreak wasn't as good as I thought they were. Michael Street, +1. This is a good closer. I'm feeling a little replacements on this one, featuring Jim S.'s favorite guitar player. Final analysis. I would have never considered buying a physical copy of this, but the first 2 singles were pretty good. Still can't get past that hideous crap he wears on his nose. But a good album is a good album. All right, friends, I'm in. This album is in consideration for a year-end top 10 for me. Jim S. Half. The bass is good. I like that he didn't try a ballad to close it. The riff is okay. Strong half. All right, so I'm not the one with a half. He gives it a 9 out of 11. What does Michael Street give it? 9 out of 11. Tim Schall. I was going to score this a half, but I'm enjoying the record so much, I'm just in a groove. Great closer that keeps the momentum going. Score 11 out of 11. I'd be nitpicking if I scored any song lower just to not to have a perfect score. I really like this record because the songs are catchy as hell, played really well, and the vocals are great too. I can't say I'm a huge Skid Row fan, although Slave to the Grind's a pretty good album. All right, I'll be playing a lot this summer. 11 out of 11. Richard Fusey. High Energy Rocker to end the classic. +1, 10 out of 11. Finally, Mike Cranston. Walk Away. With only one exception, this album has a relentless momentum. Why stop now in favor of introspective closer that Michael Butler might prefer? Yet another +1, 10 out of 11. A lock for my top 10, without a doubt. All right, there you go. All right, I'm going to give it. All right, let's count up my score here now. All right, 1, 2, 3.5, 4.5, 5, 6, 6.5, 7.5, 8, 8.5. Let me make sure my score is right. 1, 2, 2.5, 3.5, 4, 5, 5.5, 6.5, 7.5, 8.5 out of 11. All right, everybody else likes it more than me, but not a bad album. Again, if he came up here, I'd go see him if he was going to play all these songs. There you go, friends. I hope you enjoyed that track by track of the Rachel Bolan album called Gargoyles of the Garden State, which I guess that means Gargoyle of the Garden State. Garden State means New Jersey. He's a Jersey boy. There you go, friends. Do you agree with me? Send me an email, rockandrollgeek@gmail.com with the subject line, yeah, Butler. The song's not as great as everybody else says it. The album's not as great as everybody else says there is, but it is. But I agree with you because you're going through a divorce and I love you, friend. All right, thank you. Put that in the subject line. If you disagree with me, Butler, why can't you just be like all those other guys? What are you trying to be different from them to make you sound cooler than the people who are friends of the show because you got to give a worse review than them? You're a phony. I'm unsubscribed. Put that in the subject line. All right, friends. Hope you enjoyed that. And a special bonus now, a date review from the great Chris Capelle, the rock and roll copywriter.
Michael Butler, Chris Capelle,
Hey,
rock
Chris.
and roll copywriter out here in Connecticut. How you doing?
I'm super great. Couldn't be better.
That is awesome.
I'm better now that you
I'm
sent
going
it
to
a
open
review.
my first Kirkland
I just opened
Lime
my-
sparkling water of the day.
I just
The
opened
first
my
one is
second
the best.
Modelo.
You know what they say. What are you drinking?
Fine Modelo, second one of the day. Best
All right,
one.
so let's take a sip together. Here we go.
That's good.
Oh, that's nice.
That's
yes.
good.
Yes, indeed.
Yes. All right. here we go.
Combination show review, date report.
love
Not
it.
too much exciting in either one, but
Oh, come on.
here
Come
you go.
on.
On May 29th, I did something kind of different. I did this Lumos concert experience.
What's
it was in a
that?
church.
Church?
And it was a string trio playing Queen and Beatles songs.
Huh,
So
okay.
I'm going to send you a
Instrumental?
clip that you can play in a separate.
All right, let's see if we can hear the clip here. Let's see, clip. Okay, let's see if we can. Let's play. What song is this? What song is this? Please hang. Please help me. Okay, yeah. Help me if you can. I'm feeling down. All right. All right, back to you, Chris Capelle.
Separate attachment from this. And it was a date. I went out with a woman I met. She was blonde.
Where'd you meet her?
She was attractive.
She was blind? Wait a minute. Hold on.
With a woman I met. She was blonde. She was
She was
attractive.
hot.
It was the second time we went out. I found her a little annoying. So
Ooh. Well, he sent this picture. She's not sitting next to him. He's sitting next to a different woman. Huh. And you can see her bra. She was a little annoying, huh?
that's probably to and through with her.
Oh, boy. Two and
And then
through.
last night, I went to the Hartford Healthcare Amphitheater.
Oh, wait a minute. This is at the Hartford Healthcare Amphitheater. This is a different... Okay, the girl in the picture is not the same girl. Okay, got it.
Saw Stray Cats a couple years ago and Weezer 3 years ago. To see Jimmy Eat World and two other bands.
Why don't you just meet me?
Girls Against Boys and The Wonder Years. Neither one.
Don't know any
I
of
heard
those.
of. Girls Against Boys was better. Wonder Years were kind of hipster looking and not very good, I think.
I don't
And
know
that
either
was
of
a
those bands.
date also with another woman I met who I've been out with a bunch of times.
Oh, that's
named
good.
Maria.
Maria. Hey, Maria.
And I went with my friend from my running group and her boyfriend. So we
Okay. So he's
met up
sitting next to Maria. Maria's not bad, not bad. And there's a blonde who's apparently with her boyfriend. She's the one that took the selfie.
at the arena, had a beer, watched the show. They played the entire Bleed American album, which you don't know about, you don't care. But if you're going to play something by them, play the most famous song they did. It's called The Middle. It's on the Bleed American
Yeah, okay.
album. And that was nice. That was last night. I sent you pictures from the show. What else? I saw Triumph. I texted you from that. That was like June 2nd or something way back then. But yeah, that's it. Not too much exciting. My match membership has lapsed. I haven't bothered re-signing up, so let's see what happens there. That's it. I have nothing else to report.
Oh, there you go.
You know,
Well,
there's a couple other shows I have in the hopper.
sounds like you're
We
getting
shall
laid,
see.
though,
We
man.
shall see.
Sounds like you're doing
Anyway, that's
okay.
it. Chris, rock and roll copywriter, shining off. Stay frosty and keep that party going.
Stay frosty. Keep it going, friends. Keep the party going. You know, I understand you want to have a girl to settle down with, but at least you're getting laid, man. At least you're getting a lot of dates, too. That's good. Kudos to you, Chris Capelle. I got to hand it to you, friend. I couldn't do it. I could not get on a dating app and date a bunch of women. I can't do it. It's not for me. But I admire people who can. I just like to be with one girl, to be honest with you. But enough about me. I'll get into that later at another point, friends. All right. Why don't we close out with a song? Let's see. This is, let me pull up my notes here. This was sent to me. New show. I better do a Venmo. Stay frosty. Yes. Thank you, Richard Fusey. Okay. Thank you, Richard Fusey, for keeping up the donations. I really appreciate it, friend. All right, this came through my email. Wicked Cool compilation, Too Loose from Earshot Media. Okay, Wicked Cool Records has announced Friends of Jesse Malin, I Would Do It For You, Volume 1. A new tribute album celebrating the music and enduring influence of Jesse Malin. In the 90s, Malin fronted the band Degeneration, and leading the album's rollout is a version of their anthem, Too Loose, by Dave Hill's band Valley Lodge. All right, that's what we're going to close out with, friends. A cover of a Degeneration song by Valley Lodge. Thank you for listening. Let me find the song here. Recently added. Go back to this. Yada da 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 da. Okay. Thank you for listening, friends. Rockandrollgeek.com is where you can find this episode. Email me, rockandrollgeek@gmail.com. Find me on the Facebook R&R Geek. The Rock and Roll Geek Facebook group is also a group on Facebook, and it's got lots of rock talk. I hardly post it, and the thing's going super strong. Doesn't need me. So get on there, friends. And I'm still doing the country gigs with Chad. I was there. I played a bunch of country gigs when I was in San Francisco. That was the only good part about being there. On the 9th, I'm flying back with an undisclosed person, and we are loading up a Ryder truck and taking all my shit out of San Francisco. Whew, things are moving quick, friends. Then I fly back for an AC/DC gig or an ACDZ gig back to San Francisco. I don't know how I'm going to do all this and survive, but that's the plan, friends. How else can you reach me? You can find me on the Facebook R&R Geek. Find me on the Instagram Rock and Roll Geek. Don't ask. Find me on the Twitter R&R Geek. And I'll talk to you very soon. This undisclosed, I'm going to try my best to do a show next week. Thank you again for listening, and I hope you enjoyed this. I can't promise every show will be good, but I can promise they will be honest. And I thank you again for sticking with this show. It means the world to me. So please keep the donations coming, etc., etc. I'll talk to you soon. Here is Valley Lodge doing a Degeneration.
You're doing it all for time. One more day as the weeks go by. You're doing it all for kicks. But he fixed that when you were 6. Gave you a car and therapy. Golden cage of apathy. To lose, to lose, to lose, to lose, to use and lose, abuse. To lose, to lose, to lose, to lose, to use and lose, confuse. Doing it all for spite. You did just so wrong and you couldn't right. You're doing it all on tape. Things you can't rewind and you can't erase. Some call it out and make it clean. You're not so smart, you're no machine. To lose, to lose, to lose, to lose, to use and lose, abuse. To lose, to lose, to lose, to lose, to use and lose, confuse. Protection, rejection, they got you going down, down, in a minute dance or an hour date. You're doing it all for me. Well, I can see you, but you can't see me. Remember back just before you left, when your picture made every fashion spread, and the things that stayed inside my mind. Well, you didn't drop dead, and you won't drop time. To lose, to lose, to lose, to lose, to use and lose, abuse. To lose, to lose, to lose, to lose, to use and lose, confuse. To lose, to lose, to lose, to lose, to
It's a rock and roll geek train wreck.